Hey now, hey now. Hey now.
Hey now. Now everybody. Oh. We are here. Just setting the mood, because this is not going to be fun. For at least one reason. First off, this is the proper way to play this game. The original build. Not the one that Phil played. This is what all the reviewers and people who shit on the game played. Because look at this background here. Does that look like a skull? It's literally just a penciled in thing. Like, they didn't even bother to do the proper texture. Like, clearly it wasn't done, so they just drew it in. Oh, like as a placeholder. That was not done. And it doesn't even... This isn't even limited to that. If you look at the game files, there are so many things that say placeholder on them. It's insane. Speaking of shit that they missed, do you notice something's missing? There's no way to invert the controls. And I can't believe no one counted, or no one pointed that out. And what does this mean? Subtitle quality. Ugh. Wait, did I leave that on? Yeah. Welcome, D-Day Live. Oops.
Hey now, hey now.
Well, no, but there's multiple versions of bad.
Told by fanatics.
Give me a sec, the game might fuck up.
Told.
Hmm.
Fantasy stories told by the gullible. However, the stories of this age-old island are passed on from generation to generation.
Like there's
those willing to tell
bad, but there's also good bad.
The stories of the beasts and their
Like there's
king,
bad,
the
there's
story
boring bad,
of
and good bad.
It was not long ago.
Yeah, well, welcome, FPM.
Hey now, hey now.
Keep reaching over by instinct to hit my other keypad, which has all the voice drops on it, but my Bluetooth is fucked up, so this doesn't work.
Survival of the Kongs against larger and more ferocious creatures was no longer guaranteed as generations passed.
This really is so fucking lazy.
The story I will tell you starts at a time of danger and uncertainty for the last remaining Kong.
I already did.
Raising a child,
although this is tea, but I hydrated properly beforehand. Salud.
Hard work, and the ever-present threats of the island eventually took their toll on this decimated family.
Well, here we are. Oh yeah, and you're gonna see me play really bad because... And I can't believe no one... I mentioned this earlier, I don't know if anyone heard it, but no one, and I was shocked at this, no one brought up the fact that you can't have inverted controls. And I get that I'm in the minority. Most people are fine with, like, normal, but I'm not. And I can't believe in the year of our Lord 2023, like, you think I'm, like, just, like, fucking around and putting the things in the wrong directions? No. I move the camera around a lot, and I'm used to doing it the other way.
Night storms are a bad omen.
Look how small Kong looks.
And the Kongs knew it well. The father
Andre the
and
Giant
son
looks
had
bigger than Kong here.
returned from hunting. The mother, fearing the worst, decided to venture out in search of her family.
And that roar sounded like the intro to, what was it called? Euro Senkaiju Ranger. Do a basic attack with X. Holy shit, slow down. Yay. Oh boy, I can use fucking Z-aim from Zelda. Good God. Another thing about how fucked up this game is. So, you're like, look at this, controls. But you can't change anything. Because who's ever thought of having a PC game where you can change the controls? Or any game for that matter, but especially a PC game. That would just be retarded, right? But yeah, I can't believe that there's nothing for inverted controls. And also, look here. Where am I on this map? Check your current position on Skull Island. How? It's not here. Is that in the games? Well, some do. What the hell? Wait, what? Okay, so tell me this makes sense. Oh, I guess I put on rage mode. So you can pick up something, but you can't move with it. He just fucking drops... Oh, sorry. She drops it. I don't want to misgender her. This would be Game of the Year, though, if it came out 15 years ago. That's what DSP said. Literally, he said that. Now everyone can do a total biscuit review of a game. Well, not even like that. Like, if you just actually look back at what people were saying when this came out, like, it wasn't people trying to be over the top. I mean, oh yeah, obviously, like, there was like a few, but it really was not a case of just people shitting on the game, like, for the sake of going viral or being an asshole. To climb, you should only approach climbable branches. Okay. If you were injured and cover your health, just find medicinal flowers throughout the island. God, can you imagine if Total Biscuit was still alive? He probably would have been canceled by now. He would have said something that would have pissed off too many people.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
We can use smaller enemies from... Well, what fucking good is throwing when you're stuck? Like, look, I can't move. Look at this guy. Great fucking hit detection. Well, a lot of people had issues because of Gamergate. Okay, so I'm in a tutorial and I'm almost out of health. Oh yeah, another funny thing about this game. So, I don't know if necessarily in this case, but it's true for a lot of cases. This like demo thing you're seeing there, that's like a video file. That's not them regenerating the thing using the game engine. That's them recording the footage and then putting on the thing. You can tell because it looks fucked up because look how the energy bars are. They're like perpendicular almost, like they're straight across, whereas the actual ones are at an angle and there's no face. Well, okay, I guess it's building up, but still, it's different. This camera controls is so annoying. Oh, I should point out the fact. Wait. This is something in the forum. Is young to get cancer. Jokes at him. Why do regret saying in hindsight? Yeah, I'm sure he pointed that out too. But like, back to the game. Don't derail the stream, D-Day. Just kidding. I would have anything to take away from what I'm looking at. I'm running this game on a fucking 5070 and an 11th gen i7 with 32 gigs of RAM. And I'm essentially locked at 60 FPS at 1080p. Like, meanwhile, I can run fucking Cyberpunk at 4K at over 100 FPS. Oh, I got an achievement. That'll really mean a lot after I refund this. Yeah, I know, like, it's fake frames, but in, like, single-player games, like, that's fine. When you're doing multiplayer, it's a bit of an issue. But, like, single-player shit, I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, another thing, that's what I forgot to mention. So this is at 1080p. Normally, because it's my main monitor, it's 240 hertz, 1440p. But this thing, I'm not going to show it here because it's going to fuck up the stream. You can only do HD, and then 4K. There's no in between. When's the last time you played a game where it went to 1080p to 4K? Well, this is one here. And I'm not going to run at 4K because I don't want to deal with like potential performance hits. Hope I didn't just go in a circle. I really hope I didn't just go in a circle. Look how big Kong is. This is supposed to be like a mother of Kong. Remember how big King Kong was? Like even in the original movie, I'd like to think that King Kong was bigger than this. Good lord. Like, none of this feels good. Like, it doesn't really feel like... Did I just go backwards? Oh my god. I went back to the starting area, I think. I did. Oh. Okay, I'll take part of the L on that. But like seriously, there is no excuse for not having a fucking map indicator. I'm not the only one who complained about that either. Welcome, Dasher.
Hey now.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter who or what you are. Like, I'm not gonna buy the realism excuse. Okay, no, I shouldn't go that way. I mean, hell, when I play Hollow Knight, I need to have the compass taking up one of my charm slots. I'm all full of directions. Basically like Ryoga. If you know anime, you know who that is. Okay, here we go. Definitely on the right path now. Another quality game from Game Mill. Oh, what the? Oh, you can do a jump attack? Or can you not? It's hard to tell. I guess I'm down in that middle area. 8,000, I can believe it. Ah. Obstacles visiting. Wait. God, he's been on Kick for a year. It's hard to believe. What? Ah! Am I stuck? Okay, no, I'm not. This is beyond convoluted. Come on. The messed up camera controls, it feels so weird. Oh god, more? I did that because I know how to cancel out of it. Please, yes. What? Okay. Climb down, you asshole. Okay, so I hit all the buttons. There's no proper way to drop down. You have to jump down. I think it was RB. I don't know why they felt... Like, why make it 3 strikes? Just make it 1. Great music, by the way. Does anyone notice this great music? Oh, and this is great too. Why would you think to make a transparent, like, arrow? Yeah, instead, let it be so the character blocks off where you're jumping. Well, not necessarily like arrow, but like the body. Huh? How do I know where this is gonna land? There's no fucking crosshair. How did they die? Good lord. Like, where am I even supposed to go? Because obviously I came from there. Came down around. Up there? Okay, I guess, yeah, up there. Or am I? Oh yeah, definitely up there, because there's someone up there. Wait, didn't I... So fucking confused. My patience is wearing very thin with this. Yeah, because, like, what is this? You look down, and you can't see where the fuck you're gonna go. So I guess I go down here? Or did I just loop around? It really doesn't help that fucking everything looks the same. I swear, did something fucking glitch? Like, am I just not seeing something here? I've had a few drinks. But I'm not that bad. I'm not, like, slurring my words or anything. I've definitely been worse. Even on stream. Fuck time is it? Yeah, I'm reloading the save. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, so I'm assuming if this is in front of me, I'm supposed to go forward. Hold on. Oh, no, that just happened now. Love how they both fell down the exact same way. Are you telling me I confused this with the other one? You gotta be fucking shitting me. So bad. Okay, so I guess I fucked up because I mistaken that wall of vines with the other wall of vines that I saw when I came in. Was this? Leap aggressively. Epic actions. Look how epic that looks. Christ. Winston from Overwatch is more intimidating than Kong is. Like when he's just standing there with the lab coat and the glasses. What the hell? I'm pressing up. I'm literally pressing up on the thing. He's not moving. I'm doing everything. He's not moving. Sorry, she. What is this? Look at this. She's in the fucking wall, and I can't get out. Ugh. That's another thing Phil said. He goes, I don't know if I was shitting on this game unless it was insanely broken. Well, you wouldn't know, you fucking retard, because you didn't play the same game that they played. You're not playing the same game, or you didn't play the same game that I'm playing right now. Not even bothering fighting them. I'm not gonna fight anyone. I'm just gonna fucking run by them. 'Cause what's the point? You don't get any fucking XP. There's literally no benefit. Where'd the kid come from? Where'd the kid go? I'm not even gonna bother fighting, because this is a supposed to lose fight. Yeah, just kill me. And hit me. Huh? Oh, so they have stuff tied to the D-pad. Well, you can really feel the impact of these moves, can't you? What happened? The dinosaur disappeared. Or Gaul, whatever his name is.
The last survivors
Oh, it's
of
going
the
great.
Gauls had perished against the fury of Gaul. Except
What happened to the text?
for a small infant. Call it luck, will, or destiny.
Okay, watch this.
The last
There's never
of the
difference
Gauls
between the
had
versions.
survived, thanks to his parents' sacrifice and his own perseverance.
this. Look how awful this looks.
But
Look how
that
awful
was
this looks.
not enough. Kong yearned for vengeance. He wanted to take the life of the monster.
Why did that loop?
His family.
This is so bad.
But he was weak. He could not fight without surviving first. And for years he could not do anything but grow in the middle of the island's dangers. Kong was alone now. But Kong would have to overcome
What you
the
just said
constant fear of
Let's hit the
One of the
wrong
most
button.
insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
hungrier beasts in order to survive. But the fury, the memories, and the desire for revenge gave him a reason to stand tall and wait for the day he could face Kong with the strength to defeat her.
I love how they just... Okay, can't see from behind me. There's a little box that says, hold A to skip. Okay, you can kind of see it. See? It's on there all the time. It's like they know you want nothing to do with this shit. The graphic fidelity is just so good. Oh boy, a skill tree. Look, it says there. Beware that you can only unlock 1 to 3 branches for each skill. Also, you can't reset your skill points during combat. Well, first of all, that's an absolute shit skill tree. Like, when's the last time you played a game with skill trees and they said you're only allowed like X amount of paths? Have you had that? Love it says beware. There's gotta be a better fucking verb you can use. Like maybe say note or attention. Beware? Like who the fuck wrote this shit? Did that guy just disappear? I don't know, I can't speak to that. I played fucking WoW. Ugh. Over 20 years ago at this point. Literally over 20 years ago. Wait, so the fucking super jump doesn't work anymore? Look, I know that they did the thing of, like in, you know, God of War and other games where you get all the powers being gained and you lose them. But I think that was going to include a jump. I figured it'd be like combat shit. Look at that popping. Look how the mountain like morphs as you move. Like, am I supposed to go up here? Where am I supposed to go? So you're not supposed to go through there, I don't think. Can't go under here. Can I glitch through? Let's see which is quicker. Yeah, some of the stuff looks like there's like pencil tracings around it, doesn't it? Like, look at the mountains. Okay, maybe this way because there's enemies. Again, why the fuck do I bother? Kong ain't got time to conversate. But then it's like, then what's the point? Yeah, I can't do my ground jump. Or, you know, ground pound. Look at the hand. Look at this shit. I bet I can just hold onto this guy forever.
Boring, boring, boring.
Did he live through that? Good God. Look at this map. Like, besides the fact of where am I? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Use the roar skill. Okay, how the fuck do I do that? Roar. Like, so I have to go where the thing, like where you see black move? Wait, I think I remember DSP being on this part. Yeah, this was when he started defending the game. You gotta be kidding me. I think this is. Hold on. I'm sorry, I need to confirm this. Give me 1 second. It's my mouse. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where he started defending the game.
Listen, I already...
Shut up.
exactly that people say it was like the worst game of last year. Because, you want to know why? Because people want to have...
Yeah, this is the part. Oh my god. So, you've seen what we've seen so far, right? So he's seen pretty much the same shit. Let's listen to him as I keep playing. Because there's no point in looking at him.
Have roar. How the fuck do I roar?
Louis says out on the screen, retard.
Here's what it is. This is the truth. I know some people will probably say, oh no, bullshit. No, here's what it is. People these days all want to bandwagon on things toxically and negatively.
Fuck.
Okay, they do. They all want to feel like they're part of the same experience. Like they're part of some kind of a viral thing. So what they do is they look for a game that's mediocre, but then they all collectively agree it's awful, it's the worst game. This is not the worst game. The graphics are fine. They're not great, but they're fine. The combat elements are okay. They're not great, but they're okay. The game isn't crashing constantly. The game isn't having issues. The story, I guess, can eventually be engaging if you keep playing. It's a functional
How is
game.
this engaging?
Years ago, people would have been like, oh, this is game of the year, right? But the problem is today, everyone wants to expect
Mass Effect 2
500 hours
came out 15 years
out of
ago.
a game. Everyone wants to expect top tier
BioShock
stuff. I'm not
2
defending the game is not great,
came out
but this is not the
15
worst
years
game.
ago.
Seriously, it's not. Why do so many people make videos about this game?
Does this look
Gollum
good?
That we played earlier? Dude, they're not horrible games. They're just not good. They're boring, but they're not horrible. So why the fuck are these people making such a big deal out of it? Views! Views, ladies and gentlemen. They want views. So they, oh, Kong, Skull Island, it's such a horrible game. Oh my god, let me do an hour video about how it's bad. Let me make fun of it, do skit.
Phil, I say this with every, feeling, every emotion. You are fucking retarded for saying that. That this would be Game of the Year in any year. This would not even be Game of the Year if you had a time machine and went back to 1985. No world, no part of our multiverse would this be Game of the Year anywhere. This is fucking awful. I'd already seen the video, which is why I was able to pick on, because I didn't realize where exactly, my experience would be to when, we would both get to, the same point when he would make this, revelation. But no. I remember Yahtzee one time when he was talking about EVE Online. Something to the effect of, normally you have to account for personal taste, but if you think this game is good, you are undeniably wrong. Honestly, you would keep playing this, Phil? I'm probably gonna stop in a minute, but I feel bad because I don't want to have a stream that ends in an hour. And then, people would be coming on and be like, what the fuck is this Kong? And again, a main issue is that he's such a stupid, lazy fuck that he didn't even bother getting the same game that all the other people were playing. He played the updated version, the patched version. This is the original that everyone played and shit on. Now, I'm not saying that it was like, what the fuck? Like, the difference between this... What the fuck? Like, we're not talking a fucking Cyberpunk 2077 version 2 patch. And no, I don't feel like, even though it wouldn't take me long. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. For shits and giggles. Give me a minute. Okay, so see this shit intro here? And then you see the skull drawn in. That's how you know it's the original version. I know it says quit, and you're going to have to see a blank screen for a little bit. But give me a second here. I'm going to uninstall. I'm not going to do a desktop share because I don't feel like face doxing my family. It's in my background picture. This gimmick's what he was a kid, really like a great idea. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now I'm gonna download. This will take like no time because I have gigabits and this game is less than 6 gigs. We're already at 5%. Now we're at 10%, so this won't take any time at all. But yeah, let's see. I'm not going to do like a full thing on this because I also only have so much time. I have 64 minutes of playtime. And even though I only spent like $5 or maybe $6 on this, you can bet your ass I'm refunding this. Okay, we're on 50% now. In theory, it should work. I might have to do a little bit of adjusting. Actually, I probably have to do a little bit, but we should be okay. Come on. 75. $93. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's kind of strange. Use headphones for the best experience. That's new. Yeah, see? New intro. This actually looks okay. Then we continue. How are my save files still here? All this shit's still the same.
There are stories.
Okay, shut up. Okay, still looks like shit. But hey, there's a map indicator. How is it that Kong feels smaller? Like, look at this. It's like the camera's pulled out even more.
Night storms are a bad omen in times of crisis, and the Kongs knew it well. The father and the son had yet
This is
to
new.
return from hunting. The mother, fearing the worst,
I think this is
decided
new.
to venture out in search
Actually,
of
no, I
her
take that back.
family.
Or did they change the text? That, in some way, was different than the original. I don't know exactly how, but trust me, it was. Okay, the water, I guess, looks a little better. Here's a question. Why is it in, like, that little pop-up screen thing? Why is there a line? Why is there that line above continue? Like, why is that there? Yay. This game really is not much better. Like this version, I mean the patch version. There's Irving too. This game only received one patch. I know you can't see it here, but in the window, because I have to play this in windowed mode, because when I do it in full screen and I switch in between, like just the game and anything else, it's all like fucked up. It's like when you used to play a DirectX game in like Windows 98. Like if you ever switched off, it felt like a crapshoot as to whether or not your game would actually like recover or if it would crash. But in the window, the icon is just the Unreal logo, you know, like the lowercase u, and it's just black. And the window says monkey. By monkey, I mean M-O-N-K-E. And I'm not the only one who pointed this out. Luke Stevens also pointed it out. Monk is in the hey now art.
Hey now, hey now.
We're actually now playing the updated version of the game. Beforehand I played the unpatched version, which is what the rest of the world played. The reason I'm not fighting anyone is because combat is so bad. You know what we're gonna do? I'm not gonna play this for the whole time, because I can't, because I'm refunding this fucking thing. But we're gonna watch some of the stuff that I'm gonna be including in the video about this, or about the fuck's it called? The marathon. Oh boy, this fun part. At least I'm not going to be retarded this time. At least not as retarded. Oh, they changed it from cheap viewers to best viewers. No, they still didn't fix that angle thing. I was blocking that spam bullshit on Twitch for a while. It used to be cheap viewers, and now they say best viewers, so I have to add that phrase to my block list. Okay, so obviously I got distracted in the last part. God, though, how did Phil not get that far? Well, of course, because it's Phil. Fuck. Oh yeah, stream boo. Actually, you know what? Good point there, D-Day. I'll be doing that. Thanks for the tip. This thing too, like, Mudahar had a great quote about this game, because he did a video about it. And it really does, like, relate to, like, what Phil said. But, he said something along the lines of, like, if you think a game like this is, like, good enough, or, like, decent quality, then you're essentially like the perfect consumer. And if that's the case, this, you know, like the video game industry deserves to crash. Epic action. Look at this. Epic action. Wait, hold on. That takes this many hits. Go help him, you pussy. I'm not even gonna fight because this is a supposed to lose battle. I love how the, like, round steps appear before his foot actually hits the parts.
The Kongs had perished against the fury of Gaul, except for a small infant.
Okay, now here's another change that they made. Anyone who was watching, like, 30 minutes prior
had survived thanks to his parents' sacrifice and his own perseverance.
Look how much better this looked. This reflection part.
That was not enough. Kong,
remember how awful it looked?
Vengeance.
You couldn't even tell what was going on.
To take the life of the monster that took away his family.
At least the audio didn't loop.
He was weak. He could not fight without surviving first, and for years he could not do anything but grow in the middle of the island's dangers. Kong was
Okay, you know what? I don't care. Like, I'm done. I feel like I've proven my point. I'm not torturing myself anymore with this fucking... Wait, actually, no, well... Okay, here's another difference too. Okay, so think about this. When I played before, I actually went and, like, fought everyone. Well, except for maybe, like, the very end. Or I think after I got to this part. Right? I don't think they gave me any skill point. But now I do have skill points. So they changed that. Everything they changed. Yeah, welcome, Mr. Smith. Been a while.
Hey now, hey now.
Don't get too acquainted with this. We're not going to be playing this for too much longer. Watching the rest of... Oh, yeah. You know, I can... Oh, okay, so what I mean by forgot is... Like, I knew it was on earlier, but I guess, like, it just escaped my mind. I'll be watching that in a little bit. I'll be there in a bit. Like, the card was just so fucking unappealing to me. I woke up and saw who showed up on the last crash out. Okay, you know what? I'm done. What I mean by done is I'm done with the gameplay. So, what we're gonna do now is, I have to adjust some things here. Stream isn't done, folks. Don't worry. We're actually gonna get a little bit of a preview as to what I'm going to be showing in my upcoming video. Assuming it gets made, but at this point, I've invested too much time and money to let this all go to waste. Okay, so I'll put that up here. And why the fuck did it do it like that? ID up here, and you down there. Big cam. Okay. Blind warning coming up here. I'll get to your thing in a second. I just got it from Amazon. If you just look up, like, wrestling mask, it'll come up. Are you fucking kidding me? Why are none of those videos coming up? Oh, I know why. Okay, oh, sorry. Give me another second here. Wrong web browser. Oh, wrong web browser and wrong account. This all makes sense in a second. Ah, here we go.
A runt for now. All right, we're in Tatooine. Fair enough. We're gonna fight a big ass sandworm, aren't we? Oh hell
We're not
yeah!
gonna watch
Look
the
at how
whole
big
thing.
that
Don't worry.
looks. God of War Ragnarok, go home. Look at the way the sand textures are on the wall too. He probably considers this already.
Yeah, listen to this.
Series or PS5, PS4, whatever. I could only imagine, like, statistically, somebody probably considers this already to be their game of the year. And if that's the case, that is one of the saddest lives being led. Like, at that point, you shouldn't even bother playing video games. Or maybe you're, like, the perfect consumer, because if this is good enough for you, ooh, let me tell you, this industry deserves a goddamn crash.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Like, is there a more fucking on-target quote than that? Now, regardless what you think of Muda, you know, the fucking, broken clock is right twice a day. Fuck. Here we go. And then the thing of like, oh, everyone was wanting to just shit on the game.
So welcome back to another episode, and there's been a lot of people. So welcome back to another episode got released that is a disaster. It's a disaster to them. That's what they say. And that is for this little game right here, Skull Island Rise of Kong. I have the PS5 version. I ordered this off Amazon. I was so curious because everybody's saying this game is terrible. It's the worst thing ever. And you know me, I only buy games on the show that I think I'm going to enjoy. And usually I do. Usually the games that I pick up are really good, unless it was like Cyberpunk on release. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I try this game and see if it's as bad as everybody's saying? Can it be really this bad? So are any of you guys interested in Gollum? And I tried to enjoy that game, and boy oh boy, that game was a massive disappointment. And I'm like, it was kind of fun. It was kind of funny, I should say, to play because it was so ridiculous of what a design process they had.
I feel bad for those shelves behind them. Don't those kind of look like they could collapse at like any minute? Like, I've never seen such like a crazy setup for storing all your games. I'm not trying to shit on the guy, but like, have you ever seen a messy setup like that? Like normally, like if you see like AVGN or Pat the NES Punk, it's like everything is like uniform and set up well. Whereas this is just like, I don't know, it looks so crazy. Like you have like the fucking Genesis ones with all different box types next to Sega CD games that are just on their side, or you have like this thing here.
Add on it and what they ended up getting. And I'm a guy who came from playing Dynamite Ducks back in the day in the Sega Master System, one of the worst games I've ever played in my entire life, one of my most the word entertainment. Number one, that's just to begin with, remove it. Just call them Game Mill. You're set. You're ready to go. Remove the word entertainment. I didn't know who they were, but they've released a lot of other franchise games in the past, and they're not very well received, and they're not very great games. So they're just kind of like a smaller developer that are kind of just pushing out games at a very fast rate. I heard they...
Well, Game Mill is not the developer, they were the publisher. But like, listen to this part.
Pushing out games at a very fast rate. I heard they made this game in a year. And does it show? Does it feel like it? The answer is yes and yes.
Yes.
So I installed the game, I put it on, and I'm like, let's go. Let's begin this thing. How bad can it possibly be? The very first screen, the first start screen, right there, showing Kong looking at Skull Island. I'm like, that's the skull on Skull Island? Really?
What?
Really? There's no textures?
What?
It's just an outline drawing of a skull? And I'm like, we are not off to a great start here. But then the opening cinematic began to explain the story of Kong and Skull Island. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And it starts off with some paintings, probably in a cave. And I'm thinking, okay, this looks okay. This is fine. Let's get to the real cinematic. No, this is the movie. This is the backstory that they're telling the entire story with these cave paintings. And what a way to cheaply tell the story. No amazing thing of Kong, bashing down an animal.
And it's so bad. Like, I don't remember anything of what they said. I have no idea what the lead up was for Kong. I mean, does Kong really need a backstory? I don't think it does.
Running around and trying to get out of his
We're
way
not gonna watch this
in
whole
the jungle.
Thing, don't worry.
I was expecting something like that. Tribesmen on the island, worshiping Kong, showing how magnificent he is. No, it's just drawings on the inside of a cave, and so untextured. There's no flow to it. It feels like a cheap effect from, I wouldn't even say a PlayStation 2 game. Some PlayStation 2 games had better waterfalls than this. I'm like, oh my god. And I just sat there, and then I saw another waterfall later on, and I'm like, this game just keeps happening to itself. I mean, even I'm in the first level of the game. The first level of the game, and this is the quality. Again, this is a full price game. And yes, you're getting into combat. There's like mini dinosaurs attacking you. You're pounding them. And it's all very unfulfilling, and it doesn't feel good. You're not enjoying yourself. You're never having a good time. That's the thing. I never had any moments when I was like, hey, this is a pretty fun game, or hey, I'm enjoying running around. Hey, I'm enjoying jumping from this section to this section. Never one bit of fun in the game. In fact, when I am in combat, all of a sudden the leaves are all getting in my way with a bad camera that they're using. And I'm like, what am I looking at? I can't even see the combat as the enemies that I'm hitting. And I'm just like, this game is an absolute bona fide disaster. And yes, as I said, there's no fun gameplay, and I think there's a few reasons why. First of all, combat is not engaging at all. It's just blah. It's just blah. Jumping around is not fun from one ledge to the next. Even running and jumping, there's no fun. Climbing up something is not fun. There's no fun, and I think it's because of the level design itself. It feels pointless. It feels pointless. In fact, I go into some sections of the game, I'm like, oh, I can't even get through here. I don't get rewarded. There's no special thing or special secret entrance to go underneath something. There's no reward system here for doing anything at all. The only thing you get is a terrible game. That's the one thing they keep on giving you and giving you. Or just to play this game, just so you could, to see the look on your faces. And it's like, it's one of those things that's kind of like a B movie. It's so bad that it's almost humorous. You cannot believe you're watching this movie. Like a movie like Samurai Cop. You know, you watch that and you're like, this is bad, but it's also very, very good.
Have you been circumcised?
Yeah, I have. Why?
Well, your doctor must have cut a big portion of it off.
No, he was a good doctor.
This game is humorous in that it is bad, but it's not recommended at all. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Not even my worst enemy. I would say play this game. I mean, nobody wants to waste their time like this. I mean, so funny to me though. So funny. I had to turn the game off. I was like, I can't do any more of this. I just can't. I can't waste time on something that is this big of a disaster. And will it be going into my games of the year that are the most disappointing games of the year to me? Yes, this and Gollum are absolutely there. They're number one, man. They're number one. And I thought it'd be funny, being the happy console gamer, coming in here and trying to give it the good old college try. And I did.
Wait, hold on. Oh, got a classic back there. But like, look at this weird mix. He's got like, yeah, oh god, that's the old Sega CD boxes. I see Final Fight. I don't know what that is. Dragon's Lair, Echo the Dolphin, Lunar. Is that Snatcher? Oh my god, he has a physical copy of Snatcher. If he does, fucking good on him.
Coming in here and trying to give it the good old college try. And I did. I didn't just want to jump on the bandwagon. I wanted to really get something out of this game. I didn't get it with textures. I didn't get it with combat. I didn't get it with opening cinematics. I didn't get it with gameplay. I didn't get it with level design. I didn't get it with music. I didn't get it with anything. I didn't get nothing out of this experience except for $40, absolutely, that I will never see again. So, guys, that is my take on the new Rise of Kong Skull Island. What do you guys think of this game?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he tried it out because everyone was talking about it, but like, it wasn't just like that. I feel that was like a honest, decent review about it. Then, like, let's get another thing here.
And no, it doesn't really feel like a Souls game or anything. The soundtrack right now sounds like Courage the Cowardly Dog when he gets an idea. What do you mean you're confused on the story? Two things happened. His parents died the gaw, and he grew up. That's it. There's not a whole lot of stuck again. Not like this. Not like this. Why? Damn you.
Hey, look at
Am I
this.
stupid? Is there a you are here? Is this me? No. I'm just marking the playground. Where am I on this map right now? This map is fucking worthless. I don't know where I am in here, and everything looks exactly the same. And I don't know how to do the roar skill because it's not letting me activate it. I've already tried like 5 fucking times, even though it gave me the notice for it. Unless it's a different key than what it was with old mom and pop. There's not many keys left on this keyboard, sports fans. Okay. Maybe it's in the keybind somewhere. Primal Rage, already tried that. Roar E, tried that a million fucking times. Let me try something. Maybe when I got locked in that state, it like turned off my shit. Let's try here now that I'm not locked down. And the map, like if the map would just show me where I was, this would be so much better. They couldn't even bother to just put your position on a fucking map. God damn it. There we go. Alright.
God, how does
Oh,
his...
they thought of everything!
How does his version look so much worse than mine? Like, I was playing the same version he was. Maybe he accidentally didn't put it on high detail. Oh, I'd love to see what high detail is. Actually, I just want to see one quick... Like, you're not going to be able to see this. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Because, again, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to share my desktop. But so... The version I downloaded, which is the original version... Hold on, let me get this thing here. Steam... First one I'm looking for. That's resource, I think. No. But his, I mean, I don't know what rig he has, but I have to imagine. Well, no, he didn't mention that. Like, I remember when Angry Joe played Gollum, he had to go and turn his thing down. And, like, literally, I was watching at times, and I thought that, like, my video was fucking up because it was, like, lagging and stuttering so much. And it was fucking up his stream. Key, content, movies. Like, there's literally a thing. There's a video file. Fake loading 1080p.mp4. Which basically just looks like the game is loading. And there's a whole bunch of tutorial things. Tier tutorial. Like, I know you're not seeing this, and I apologize, but again, I'm not, What the fuck? Okay, there's actually videos. Hold on. You'll be able to hear this. So, like, you can't see this. But, like, you hear all that music, right? Like, there's actually, like, a thing where there's all these people in, like, a studio playing the music. Like a whole orchestra. Like, they went and they did that, but they couldn't be fucked to go and put inverted controls. Yeah, they still have it. There's literally files here called placeholder tutorial. They literally have files that say placeholder in them. in the shipped version, in the patched version. Oh, God. I'll get another... 15 times went too far. Sorry, you can't really see this. Oh, it's still hard to see. Give me a sec. Like, look at the thing, the IShowSpeed video. And I star ER. It's fucking crazy. Like, I don't care if it's clickbait, it's just funny to see. Okay, I'll get another thing here. Oops. What the fuck did I just click? What the fuck did I just click?
So you guys know that I'm kind of a masochist. I like playing games that are objectively terrible for your amusement. And so today, to break in the brand new studio, I decided we were going to try together Skull Island Rise of Kong, because why not? It's pretty intense. Oh. And if we go to extras, maybe this is where we're gonna find our DLC stuff. Yeah, boss fight, boss rush, art book, all sorts of artwork. Okay, music, we get to see all of that. That's kind of cool. Visual, I can oh my God. Jesus Christ, dude. I can change the skin.
This really does
or I
look
guess
bad.
the fur of the thing. Finger paintings are great, but I want to play a game.
On this decimated family.
Okay. Load screen. What is this? Starfield? Oh, we're right in it. Okay.
Sacrifice. And
I mean,
own perseverance.
he ran away. But yeah, he persevered.
Yeah, look how awful this looks.
Okay, so it's a monkey ape origin story of revenge and villainy, where now, what was that? Look at the hills. Do you see that? What is going on?
Yeah, I saw that too in my gameplay, how
like,
the hills
tripping?
get all fucked up.
Am I experiencing like what is that? I don't even know what that is. That's bizarre. That's like when you're driving on the highway and you've been staring off in the distance for a while on like a very long drive, and then you look off at something else and it looks like it's moving even though it isn't. People like me who talk about, yeah, it's not very good. Yeah, it's got a lot of problems, and I don't think it's worth $40 when other really, really good games are even cheaper than that. But at the very least, I'll give them credit. Like, they're trying to build a game, they did the thing, and a lot of people like me who talk about games for a living and do it all day, every day, we haven't put our own game out onto the marketplace yet. And so, you know, I guess they're doing something a little better than me. I'll give them that. You know what? Perhaps that's more broadly the lesson. When you price your game at like $40, you will be compared to other games that are $40. And it's the same if you charge $60 for your game, you're going to be compared to other games that are $60, even if they had way bigger budgets or were put together by bigger teams. It's just going to happen. And in this case, charging $40 for this is aggressive. Oh, and then also 50.
Oh, and that's great too. So again, like I said, because I've seen Phil's video so much, literally he's at the same, or about to get the same part where Phil starts licking this game's balls for literally no justifiably good reason, because it's on this hill here where he learns the war thing, and then he goes this, oh, they're doing it for views. It's like, no, it's because this is an objectively bad game.
For this is aggressive. Oh, and then also $15 for these quick color swaps, and then like a sepia filter or a noir filter is just like insane. I mean, look at this. You really think I'm gonna pay $15 for this? Like, what? Who looks at this and is like, you know what? I wasn't gonna upgrade to the deluxe edition, but now I mean, I can go red color or I can go sepia. Look at that. Wow. That's tremendous. Wow. It's like when my editor Jacob saw this game for the first time and saw that you could do these color filters. He's like, wow, you pay more to make the game look worse. Yeah, that's basically what happens, dude. It's so bad. So what's my verdict? Is this worse than Gollum? Is this gonna take the cake for the worst game of 2023? Honestly, I'm not sure. I do think it runs better than Gollum did. Gollum was just kind of broken and had a ton of bugs and weird stuff with it. This has bugs and things that are clearly not working properly, but at least it's a video game that's being delivered.
I'm trying to think, did this run better than Gollum? Well, yes and no. At least for me, but he's kind of a different case. He had a ton of crashes. This guy did. I didn't have any crashes. And also, with Gollum, I was able to at least get like over 60 FPS, whereas it appears that Kong is locked at 60 FPS for some fucking reason. But with Gollum, I had a ton of like stuttering and micro stutters. Like it was painfully obvious that it was not optimized well at all. I'm not saying this game was optimized well, but when you have textures this bad and things done so badly, like at least with Gollum, I mean, outside of like Gollum himself and a few other things, the textures overall were decent. It was more of a case of they didn't know how to use the Unreal Engine properly. Like I know it's not like easy to just fall back on the, oh, Unreal Engine sucks. I mean, really at the end of the day, it comes down to how well you know how to use it. It's kind of like how the PlayStation 3 was early in its life cycle. Now, even though it was more powerful technically than the, well, okay, you can make the argument, but overall, it was more powerful than the Xbox 360. But the Xbox 360 was much easier to program for. So early on, the Xbox 360 games ran better than the PS3 ones. But once developers learned how to really use it, then you saw things change over. I mean, especially like later on when you saw like Uncharted, The Last of Us, you know, some of those like late cycle games.
And as far as I can tell, you can play it consistently, which was more than could be said for Gollum. Pretty regularly, it would just break and crash and brick everything. It was just terrible. But at the same time, I feel like the people that worked on Gollum had a little bit more passion for the project. They cared a bit more. And you could tell, you know, they really poured their heart and souls into the lore and into building the story for that. Whereas this, it's like, oh, what if we made a game with King Kong and then we showed his like mom and dad getting killed by a dinosaur, and so the whole game is you just trying to kill dinosaurs to get revenge. That is the extent of the story here. And perhaps most damningly, it's just not very fun. I mean, maybe it gets way better as time goes on and as you experiment with the skill trees and stuff, but at this point I have zero incentive to keep going, and
Same
I'm just
here.
left feeling baffled that they charged $40 for this. So all told, is Kong, wait, what's this game called? I already forgot. Skull Island Rise of Kong. Is it as bad as people say? Yes, it is. Also, look at this. I just realized this. If you go down, this is
it was the thing I
icon for
brought
the
up
game.
too.
This little Unreal Engine icon right there. So it's defaulted. They didn't actually swap that out with anything custom. But when you hover over it, look at what they call the game. Monkey. They didn't even go in and change their project name to Rise of Kong or Skull Island or anything. They left it as Monkey. It's You can't make it up. So don't buy this. Don't do that because it's ridiculous. You shouldn't reward this kind of game or this quality of game with your hard-earned dollars. Just don't do it. Let me suffer on your behalf. I also may or may not immediately try to refund this game the moment we finish recording this video because it's way worse than even I was expecting. And there is no way in hell I'm going to finish this for any reason other than just the memes. But even for that, I don't know if it's worth it. So thank you for watching. Thanks for chilling with me. Thank you also for making my...
So, yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. I'm actually glad that I played this because now I can say that I have played every game that Phil did in his marathon. I hadn't played Gollum and Kong, but I played like Ash 52, Bubsy, what was it, E.T., and I did end up playing Big Rigs. So, like, I'm going to go over like each game, like a little synopsis, why it's bad, and then Phil playing it, what he did wrong with it, or why it wasn't a good thing to play, and then just give like my experience about the game. But yeah, that was just fucking awful. Actually, you know what? One more thing I'm gonna pull up. Ah. Like, look at this list. He says that if Kong came out 15 years ago, it would be Game of the Year. Look at this fucking list of bangers. Red Dead Redemption, Alan Wake, Mass Effect 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Super Mario Galaxy 2, the original Black Ops, God of fucking War 3, Heavy Rain, Mafia 2, Halo Reach, Fallout New Vegas, another God of War game, StarCraft 2, Super Meat Boy, I guess Final Fantasy 14 we can't really count because they changed it so much. Civilization 5. Like, you're telling me amongst this list that what you saw and what you remember hearing would rank amongst these games? Like, really? Anyone would pick that over Mass Effect 2 or fucking Red Dead Redemption? Red Dead Redemption looks and plays better in literally every sense of the word than Rise of Kong. Hey now, hum along, but unfortunately came at literally the worst time because I'm about to end the stream because I cannot dedicate any more of my life to talking about this fucking awful game. This was really just like for research purposes for the upcoming DSP video. And after putting myself through this and Gollum, like, I better make the fucking video because I have wasted too much time and my own sanity to not have anything come out of it. But oh God, that was so bad. Like, honestly, Kong is worse than Gollum was. But to be fair, like, that's not really a compliment towards Gollum. It just means like the big solid turd is better than the watery diarrhea. Because at least the big solid turd is easier to clean up. But at the end of the day, we're talking about two different types of shit. They're still shit. Just one is more tolerable. God, though. Actually saying that this would have been Game of the Year. Compared to, like, any of those games. Oh, well, I hope you all had fun watching me be fucking tortured. But I inflicted it on myself, so I'm not looking for sympathy. Yes, we'll raid Anne. I don't think there's anyone we can raid on YouTube. I don't think anyone's online yet, and all Ruffles doing is a Tekken lobby, and that's not live. Yeah, thanks, D-Day, and sorry, that I had to jump right off, but there will be a stream tomorrow night. We'll be doing some sort of a locale catch-up. Hopefully it'll be fun. And hopefully we'll see you all there.